Hi, I'm Roger Mc Carville, and welcome to A Wider World, the show on abilities. You know, when I was a young man, well, a lot younger than I am now, you'd go up to the gas station, I'd pull in there, and an attendant would come out. They'd want to wash my windows, and look under the hood, check the oil and the water, and pump the gas, and that was a long time ago. But today, you pull in there, you have to go out and self-serve. And if you're disabled, that becomes a big problem. If you're using a wheelchair or any kind of disability, you have a hard time pumping that gas. Well, thanks to Inclusion Solution, we have a solution for the gas cut for the gas stations. And they can go out and put a pole in there. All you got to do is drive up, hit a button, and the attendant will come out and fill your tank. Wait till you see this. Well, we got a great day here, Mitch. I think it's something to sit here and see the FuelCall here. You've been involved with this for how many years, trying to get people with disabilities to be able to pull into a station, be able to get fuel?
For 20 years.
20 years?
Yes.
Wow.
Originally, when I was injured, there was plenty of full-service stations, but as the years progressed, they became fewer and fewer as we go along. And getting gasoline, as you know, is very difficult. We never know when there's two people on duty, and the lack of accessible communication between us and the people inside is very difficult.
Right. What's the law say on this?
Well, the law right now, there's regulations in place that say if there's two people on duty, that one of them needs to come out and pump our gas.
Whatever station it is.
Whatever station.
Not just marathon.
Not just marathon. So, but we never know if there's two people on duty.
Right.
So it's a guessing game. And so when I come in to get gasoline, I have to make a plan and how I'm going to communicate with the folks inside.
And the way to do it now is how?
Well, we're instructed to do horn honking and things of that nature, maybe flash our lights, but you know, we're on a busy street right here, and you know, your horns are honking everywhere. So how would they know if it's whose horn is what?
Well, how did you come up with this idea of the company?
Well, I joined the company in October of '08, and simply because I wanted to help with the solution to help other individuals like myself to refuel their vehicles.
And I know last year you got the Da Vinci Award from MS Society.
It's pretty exciting.
It's a great idea.
It's a great experience to be involved with this, and
right.
To be able to provide an accessible form of communication, you know, to get gasoline.
Yeah. Roger, we're excited to be promoting a product. We've been working with Marathon for quite some time to not only educate all the gas station owners throughout Michigan, but the country, you know, to the advantages a product like this would bring to them. So we're happy that Westland is the first city in the Detroit area that has adopted this product.
Well, you've been working with the petroleum industry itself, haven't you?
Yeah, we have. What we're trying to do is bring awareness to the fact that, you know, for gas stations that do provide refueling assistance, the normal means of communication is either by cell phone, calling someone to let them know that you need the refueling assistance, or honking your horn.
What do you use yourself? You are in here all the time doing stations around the country.
Right. Well, I don't prefer to honk my horn, that's for sure. People don't feel comfortable doing it. When you honk your horn, there's other people getting gas. They think you're honking your horn at them. And so we've always tried to find a more dignified way to communicate with the gas station attendant. Right. And we became aware of this product called the FuelCall button. It's very simple. You mount it to a pole. It allows you to pull up to it, push the button, and communicate to the person inside that you need refueling assistance.
Mike's a member of the committee appointed by the mayor, Mayor Weil, and what we're trying to do is promote an understanding of some of the small things that we take for granted if you're not disabled, but the disabled people have problems with.
Right.
And this is right in line. I think this thing is so simple that it's almost eloquent.
We were just talking to one of the people in your planning commission.
Oh,
and
yeah?
They're talking about, well, why don't we have them when they go out and get a license to get a station? Why don't we have that come up and talk to them about it? Because there's so many senior citizens that can use this, that can't ambulate that well, that they can get somebody come out and help. It's just a great program.
That same person talked to me, and we're going to look at it. We're going to look at whether we can do it or whether it's legal or feasible.
Well, you can bring it up.
Sure, certainly.
If nothing else, let
sure.
the station owners know that's one thing that might help them get approval.
And I'm sure Mike's going to bring it up too, because Mike's never been shy about this stuff at all.
No. Well, Michael, again, how long have you been working with FuelCall on this?
We've been with them for about 5 years now, and we're trying to make this go national. You know, we've been working in conjunction with our national office, but They became aware of us because of the pump guide we created. It's an online directory for refueling assistance. We have almost 1,000 gas stations throughout Michigan that have agreed to provide this service. But the problem we've had over the years is the means of communicating with them that we're out there and we need the service. And so having a call button like this, it allows you to pull up to it and just push the button and lets the person inside know that someone needs refueling assistance.
Well, I know you're in a passenger car. How about the guys in the big vans and that? How is that going to work for them?
It should be the same concept. They'll just pull up to the button.
No problem.
No problem at all. And the beauty of it is that most gas stations are willing to go inside, and also if you need milk or pop or something, and because that's really where they make their money. So that's so they encourage us to let the public know that that there is something that they need. They're willing to go inside and get that for you.
All right, Linda, here with the senior citizens in Wayne County. Tell me a little bit about what you think about this pump call here.
I think the pump call is a great idea. I think it's way past due. I think we should have had something like this done many years ago for seniors and people with disabilities.
Right. And seniors.
Right.
Seniors that have
also,
the sticker, they have a hard time getting out and walking and going in there. This makes it so much easier. They might need some bread or milk, but they're getting gas. Somebody come out and get it for them.
That's exactly right. They can just let the attendant know what they need and go in and do the shopping for them and bring the groceries back out to them in the car.
And so often you think, well, they got a caregiver with them. That doesn't always happen.
Not always, no.
Yeah.
It gives them a little more independence, helps them to be, able to do things on their own, which I think is great.
And I think they're going to buy their gas where people want them.
Exactly.
That makes a big difference, though, doesn't it?
It sure does. It sure does. It gives them a little more self-esteem in their life, and for them to know that they can take care of certain things, everyday things that we take it for advantage, that they can do on their own.
Well, I think personally that the petroleum industry makes a lot of money, but the station owner, he makes some money when you come out with the milk and the bread. And the
that's right. That's where the sales come in. Yes.
Yeah, that's
they make their money on the things from the inside.
Right. Normie, what do you think of the program of FuelCall?
I just think this is absolutely wonderful. I was actually at a Special Olympic event and talked to many of the parents, and they just thought that was a wonderful thing to have here in our city.
Right. And I think, working with the disabled population, you don't have just kids, you got everybody.
Absolutely.
And you deal with people and the seniors that have a problem getting in and out of a car and ambulating, and it's going to be great for them.
Absolutely it is, and they're more vulnerable. Even the aide or the parent or the caregiver of a disabled person, they still have to keep that tank filled up.
Yeah.
So this is absolutely perfect that they can come and they can ring that and they will have that service for them.
And a lot of times they can't leave their child alone.
No, they cannot.
Very important that they stay with that
Not
child.
everybody is able to do that, so they have to stay with that person, yes.
Well, all right. That was a great service for so many people that have a disability and have a hard time at those gas stations. I want to thank the Paralyzed Veterans America and Inclusion Solution for putting that together.